V'chamishi, it's my Zayda's Yartzeit, so I'm going to be singing a niggin that he very much favored. See that? Ki ayol taroi galafike moim Ke nafshi sargi lecho Eloikim Ki ayol taroi galafike moim Ke nafshi sargi lecho Eloikim Tzomo nafshi Lekei lechoi Mosayavoi ve'yerawe Pnei Eloikim Mosayavoi ve'yerawe Pnei Eloikim. No, Mosai, that's how my Zayda would finish off the song. When they came to the Rebbe and informed him about abuses in yeshiva, the Rebbe said something very clever. He said he should have the shluchim from educated communities go and come and speak in the school and do a workshop. You know, these are communities which, like, the 80% is educated and the 20% are not, and maybe the shliach himself is not educated. His job is to do mishaberachs and teach trop and make a kiddush. But in these communities, the whole modern ethics was something that was the norm. And there could be the 20% in Crown Heights that are educated, but these people are busy, they have jobs, and they don't want to make waves. So when you're a 20% and an 80% of uneducated people who are very passionately religious, it's very hard. Something that I even noticed till today in Crown Heights. You still have these people who are like vehicles for... religion is a very strong psychological motivator, and it could make people go to extreme places and devote their life to in a God-forsaken place, right? And beruchnius and begashmis, and give up their life for this. So halachas kam v'kama, how much it can do to psychologically motivate in a dangerous way. Even in an educated community, you have like signs that don't make any sense right at the top. You don't have to be a big genius to know that yoga and the healing sciences, 200-hour yoga teacher training program at the Loyola University, which makes lawyers. So such signs in an educated community, you have them all the time, this garbage, right? Why? Because there's always a 20%. There's always a 20% that buy into it, and there is no such a thing as a healing sciences. There's healing nature, where nature takes its course and can heal you from a cold, the body, and things like that. And such babamaisis that the medications are not natural and everything natural is good. The natural path and alternative medicines, which are all just teas and juices that people sell you because they don't have they're not qualified to make a normal parnasa. So there's always going to be the 20%, and that's who they're catering to. I need the stupid 20%, and that 20% markets to their family sometimes under the table. Oh, I found something, I got you a gift, and you don't want to offend the person like a guy gives you a Rebbe water, right? So you don't want to offend the person because they bought it, they went out of their way for you. So in that case, you're more likely to accept it, and then it spreads from 20% to 50%. So whatever happened with the people who are going to speak at Alitaita, the workshops, to talk to the teachers and parents about the health ramifications and consequences and effects of the beating and the neglect. So the Rebbe wasn't sending them to tell the teachers that it's illegal. I remember the police came into Alitaira and said some boy called that he was beaten. And the other kid said, the police said it's a private school, you could do whatever you want. Which, I think there were some laws like that, I'm not sure. Like loopholes, where the police didn't have jurisdiction. The Rebbe was just looking to have those friends of Chabad come and help out, because he can tell them the health and the methods that are used in most schools, so the teachers could use it, because the teachers didn't have qualifications. Imagine a real doctor in a real hospital. I'm so happy when I go to the doctor. I have, now that I learned a little bit about nature and the body, I ask him questions. My time with him is very precious. Imagine a real doctor would hang up such a farkakta sign.